I got a lot of building to do in this video and not a ton of time to do it. So here's an update on some of the things we did around the server with everybody. The first thing was moving the spawn nether portal to a better location and making a cooler design around it. So we built this thing, we came up with a cool design, everybody kind of played their part, and me, Tree, and Weasel, I think, did the fog effect down here. Jem did the maps of everybody's bases, labeled everything, and over here we have just the shopping district in general. I think that's really, really cool. And we made a little area and have some really nice paths, some abandoned like fountain looking thing with a tree growing out of it, which I think is really cool. I think Will did a really good job. Knight as well. Knight basically did most of that, I think. And we all just played a huge part. We were all helping each other out, and kind of just everybody was gathering materials and building little bits and pieces of this to bring it together. And I think it came out really, really well. This is so cool. I really like this. Let's see a better view of it. Yeah, this looks really cool. A nice centerpiece for the server, in my opinion. And if you're not aware, recently I've been trying to get a ton of netherite for a huge project that I've been working on for a long time. And while we were working on this project, I actually mentioned that I needed just a few more pieces. And just go ahead and watch this clip to see what happened. I'm gonna need a bunch of armor trims. Oh my, no, what? Why would you do that? Why? I don't need all that. Do you have like a
specific pattern for these?
You said you needed 7.
Or just place them?
Yeah, you gave me 10.
I know. I've still got more. It's fine.
Why do you? Okay, thank you very much.
Bamboo, and I have leaves.
What do you do? Why? I don't need.
See, look over here.
I don't
never know when you might need spare.
So yeah, Weasel, the absolute madman that he is, just drops 10 netherite ingots on the ground. So a huge thank you to Weasel. That was absolutely insane and very much appreciated. That saved me a ton of time and effort and most likely death in the nether. So thank you very much. And then Tree, Will, and Z stopped by for a little bit.
Oh, I swear it. I watched your latest video. Top tier. Would watch again. Well, I wouldn't watch it again. I've already watched it. But I really liked your meeting room.
Yeah, your waiting room. Your waiting room.
Oh, yeah.
Did I say waiting?
I didn't even know what you said.
Okay, anyway. Yeah. I liked your meeting room. And I can't wait to wait in it.
All right. Okay. And the next thing I needed was a ton of armor trims. Here it is. We finally did it. I just need this last enchantment right here, and he will officially... Oh, look at that. That was the last enchantment for that anvil. But right here, it is the last piece of armor we need. I just need to take this one last piece of netherite that I have and throw it onto these pants. And just like that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and let's see, every single one of these is completely 100% maxed out on enchantments. So this one we have projectile protection, this one we have fire protection, this one we have blast protection, this one we have regular protection with feather falling and depth strider, this one we have frostwalker with regular protection, and then we have another fire protection, as well as 2 more regular protections, all completely netherite. Now, all we need to do is put custom armor trims on every single one of these. So now, on to getting a ton of armor trims. And this is a list of every single armor trim that I'm going to need just for these pieces of armor. In total, I think it's 36. And I have right here decided all the different colors that I'm going to have and which colors are going to go to which enchantments. So let's say resin is going to be like an orangish color. It's going to go on fire protection because I think that's pretty fitting. And the rest are going to be coordinated the same way. I think the smartest thing I can do is go for the silence armor trim because that is in the ancient city and that is probably the rarest one to get, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and try to get that one out of the way. Just the man I'm looking for. I'm duplicating armor trims.
Ah.
I got everything fully enchanted and netherited.
Wow. Dude, that is insane. What armor trims do you still need?
Those.
There's your dune. There's your eye.
Oh boy. Oh, I love it. It's getting so close. It's going to be so satisfying to put all these armor trims on. And now it is the next day in real life. So I think Sanity told me in Discord that he has dropped off the last armor trim that I would need. Oh, there it is. Look at him. So we're going to have to pay back Sanity somehow for this because this was huge. I went and fought 9 Elder Guardians yesterday, killed 9, and did not get a single armor trim from them. Apparently it's a 20% chance that they drop when you kill Elder Guardians, and that's the only way to get them. And looting on a sword does not help. It doesn't affect the armor trim drop, apparently. But it doesn't matter now because we are going to do the last duplicating of the armor trims that we are going to need. I just need to come in here and steal one thing from Ike really quick. Let's see. I need a storage room like this so bad. Let's see if I just do this, and that. Yep, there we go. Perfect. All right, we got everything we need. Thank you, Ike, for your contribution to the cause. And here we go. It should just be this, and this. And then we have one extra for later, of course. And we need to return this to Sanity. So this is the order of all the armor trims and which color they're going to be going to. And here are the armor sets. So cue the armor trim montage. Bit of an issue here. Why can I not put a resin clump? Wait, what? Why can I not put resin? It requires a resin brick? What? How do you make a resin brick? What even is a resin brick? How? Oh, wait a minute. So wait, I smelt these into resin bricks. I see. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, that was terrifying. And here it is. Is this not the most glorious thing you ever did see? Let me mend these actually really quick. It's going to bother me. There we go. Now, is this not the most glorious thing you ever did see? Let's go ahead and show them off a little bit, shall we? And there you have it. Here we go. We have number 1. This is going to be my main set of armor because it's green and, you know, we kind of live in nature, so I thought that would be pretty fitting. Then we got number 2, the kind of royal looking, professional looking one, make you look real fancy. Oh, by the way, I'll just run you through each of these have very specific protections on them and enchantments. So this one is just regular protection because that's the one I'm going to be wearing like all the time. I think this one is also just a regular protection. So my main ones are just regular protection, and these just have a depth strider as well. And then we have the redstone one here. This is the one I'm going to be trying to wear. I'm going to try to change these around and make sure I'm wearing them based on the activity that I'm doing or who I'm interacting with or what we're doing. Let's see, this one is also just a regular protection one. Now this one is a fire protection one. So this has fire protection as well as depth strider on the boots. But this one right here also has fire protection, but it has soul speed on the boots. So I thought that was pretty cool. So if we need to go through a sand or a soul sand valley, then I would throw this one on. But if I'm gonna be running through like lava and stuff or dealing with lava, I'll put this one on. And this one I like because it kind of looks like a robe, like a secret meeting kind of robe. So if we're doing anything secret or conspiring or anything like that, I'll throw this one on because it looks kind of like a cloak. And this one has projectile protection. This one here, I have blast protection on it because it kind of looks like a little controller, a little D-pad, little like switches or something like that. So I felt like blast protection was kind of fitting for this one in this color. And this one right here is my regular protection, but it has Frostwalker on the boots instead of Depth Strider. So figured blue was a good one for that. I thought about putting it on this one because it's like icy. The diamonds look like ice, so I thought that would be cool, but I feel like I'm going to be wearing this one all the time. So I didn't really want Frostwalker on one that I could be wearing pretty often because I'm not a huge fan of Frostwalker. I don't use it very often. So this is probably the one I'll use the least, but it does have unique abilities with the boots. So there you have it. Now, this is literally just stage 1 of the idea that I have for these armor trims. And I'm super excited to show you within the next couple episodes what I'm going to be doing with this. I've had this planned for months. So let's go ahead and throw on this armor because this is going to be our main armor. This is so cool. And let's go ahead and get everything just moved back where it should go. One last look at them all in the chest at the same time. This is the most grindy thing I've ever done in survival Minecraft ever. The amount of diamonds I had to spend on doing this. I want to know the number because I started this with, I think, over 40 blocks of diamonds. Now I'm under 15 because I crafted some of this armor. Most of it came from end cities and stuff like that, but that's 4 diamonds right there, just putting the armor trim on. And then the upgrade templates, yeah, these guys right here, the upgrade templates, which you need to be able to put netherite on each piece. So you need a netherite ingot, one of these, and then obviously your piece of diamond armor. And each of these costs 7 diamonds to duplicate. That is 7 times, I think this is 36, which is 252 diamonds plus these extra boots right here. So that's 259 plus this pickaxe right here. So that's 266 diamonds just to put the netherite on the armor. That doesn't include actually crafting the armor if I did craft it. And then another thing to factor in was I had to fully enchant all of this. So I bought a lot of books at the bookstore. And each book at the bookstore is 4 diamonds each. And I don't actually know the amount of books that I bought, but I think it was at least 24 books. So that's another basically 100 diamonds on top of that. So I think the total amount of diamonds spent on this project so far has been at least 375 diamonds, which is just under 6 stacks of diamonds. So now that I finally got all of this done, let's go ahead and get on to the next project for this video, or the end of the video, depending on where I'm at in making this video, because I have no idea. So it's either going to be the next clip of me doing the next project, or it's going to be me doing an outro. I guess we'll see. And there we go. Now we just got this weird, massive hole in a cave that I'm going to have to terraform around, and it's not going to be fun. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to show you real quick. Look at my organization for what I'm about to build. All the stuff that I collected from doing all of that digging. Oh, it's glorious. I love having a ton of materials. All the organization and all the things. But yeah, all right. Leave me alone. I got building to do. So yeah, this looks like an absolute monstrosity right now. Check it out from back here. It literally, we wouldn't even be able to tell what it is So next I need to build a mountain around this thing, and I haven't planned that at all. And I think I've just decided that I'm just going to freehand it and see what happens. I'm just going to start placing stuff and we'll see where it goes. So here we go. All right, here it is. It is basically complete. I still have some work to do on the mountain. I used every bit of patience I had for this for the moment, but this is the most important part. So let me go ahead and demonstrate how it works. So this was inspired by Iron Man's like Hall of Armor. So I thought it would be really, really cool to find a way to make a functioning one in Minecraft. I've been working on this since before the season started. So I got them all numbered based off of the pieces of armor that I'm going to use more often. So number 1, this is my green one because it goes with the nature theme of my base. So this is the one I'm going to use all the time. And I also have a video going over this crafter control panel thing that I made in my redstone series. And I wanted to include that somehow into this idea as well. And I did it and it works and it's cool. So the inspiration was this crafter little grid thing right here looks like a control panel. It looks like a number pad. So I wanted to use that. And what you can do is lock slots in the crafter and then take a redstone signal from it, put it into this coder machine, and then take the coder machine and then put them all to different lines of redstone. And each of these goes to certain pieces or certain sets of armor. So we got numbers up here. So let's say I want number 1, then I will select 1. It doesn't have to be the first one. It can literally just be any random slot as long as it's the right number. So let's just select 1 and we go in here. That's my safety latch. So people just don't come in here and spam it. But you select 1 in the crafter and you hit this note block, the lights will flash and then you can see that drop and then it pops up in this dead center of the room. I know what you're thinking. It's not centered. There's nothing I can do about it. Not without replacing the armor stand and putting the armor back on it. There's nothing I can do about this, or at least nothing I'm going to do about it, because this took so long that I had no patience, and this was good enough for me. Honestly, just the fact that I got it to work compensated for the fact that this doesn't line up. So it's fine. Anyways, so you can order the armor and get it to pop up in the middle of the room. And then you can, for example, I need this armor right now. So I'm going to take this and I don't need this armor stand anymore. So I'll hit this button and return it. And then you can see it go shoot up this bubble elevator and then eventually shoot across and then slowly make its way back to the slot that it's supposed to be. Same story here. It's not perfectly lined up, but it is very, very close. You can hardly even tell when you're across the room. And the cool thing about this is you don't have to do them in any specific order. You can do, there's a bunch of different things you can do with it. So let's say I want number 8 because I like number 8. It looks cool. I select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then hit the note block. It drops and then give it a couple seconds. And then it eventually pops up in the middle of the room. You can take the armor off, put it on, do whatever you want, and then simply return it. And then you can watch it go up the elevator and then get stored back in to its correct place. There we go. And I'm not going to go over how this all works in this video because I have a video in the works of me and Ike coming up with this design, and that's going to go into my redstone series. So if you want to check that out, then keep an eye out. It's not posted yet, but it will be soon after this. I figured that would be an interesting journey to take you down. So if you want to see that video, go check it out on my channel when it's posted. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, Jem came over and I was showing this off because it was almost done. And we learned a couple different things about this that I had to change and rework. So this armor set right here actually had Frostwalker on the boots, and it wasn't until I tested this with Jem here. You know what? Just watch this clip. Hello, excuse me. No, 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 no. No, thank you. We're not doing that. Anyways, watch this clip. And let's just do number 9, which I think is this one. This one takes a while. Why is it taking a while? I don't...
Is it supposed to take a while?
It's stuck. I didn't place water. This is why I test things. Oh no, wait a minute. It's the Frostwalker boots. It turned the water to ice.
That makes so much sense. Oh no.
Oh wow, I never even thought of that. So yeah, we found out that Frostwalker actually works when it's on an armor stand. So one, I thought that was interesting, but 2, I didn't know that. So had to take Frostwalker off those boots, so now they're just regular Depth Strider ones, and I'm probably going to make some backup Frostwalker ones just to keep spare. So I have an extra pair of boots right here that I'm probably going to have to disenchant that and put all those enchantments back on and put Frostwalker instead of Depth Strider on it. So, and also I found out that when you have, I don't know if it's just netherite or just armor in general on an armor stand, it actually moves slower through water and on ice, because I tested this whole thing without armor, just regular bare armor stands, and the armor stand would be flying all around and going into place super quick and getting where you needed it really fast. But I put the armor on and I had to change some timings down in this monstrosity of redstone because it was getting stuck right here on these piston slime block pusher things. So I had to slow down some timings. And also I found out that this one right here, I have soul speed on these boots, and I thought you could either have soul speed or Depth Strider, not both, but apparently you can have both. So I enchanted those with both Depth Strider and soul speed. So that's pretty cool. And I think that's all the update and things I learned from testing this in survival. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed. That is the most work I've ever put into a single time lapse ever. That took way too long. I free-handed the entire mountain and everything about it so far, which probably didn't help anything. And I know I still have a lot of work to do on it. I probably want to change the way I've shaded it and textured it so far completely, but that's what happens when you are not confident in freehanding something of that scale and you choose to do it anyway. But anyways, I hope you did enjoy. Let me know what you think of this massive project that I've been working on for months, and more videos about this project to come soon, very soon. This is the whole reason I've been pushing to get this project done, is so I can make other videos about it, because figuring out how to make this idea come to life was a huge achievement for me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.